When you apply for Social Security benefits and your claim is denied, you might feel frustrated or confused about what to do next. Fortunately, the Social Security Administration, SSA, offers several steps in the appeals process. The very first step after an initial denial is called reconsideration. In this video, we'll break down what reconsideration means, how it works, and why it's an important part of the appeals process. Whether you're applying for disability, retirement, or another type of Social Security benefit, understanding reconsideration can help you navigate your next steps with confidence. Reconsideration is the first level of appeal you can request if your Social Security claim is denied. It's essentially a second look at your application, but this time, a different examiner reviews your case. The goal is to ensure that no mistakes were made during the initial decision and that all your evidence was properly considered. This process is available for both medical and non-medical denials. Knowing what reconsideration is and how it differs from the initial review is crucial for anyone navigating the Social Security appeals process. Before diving deeper into reconsideration, it's helpful to understand why Social Security claims are often denied in the first place. Common reasons include missing medical evidence, incomplete forms, or not meeting the specific criteria for benefits. Sometimes, the SSA may believe you can still work, or they might not have all the information they need. Knowing these reasons can help you prepare a stronger case if you need to request reconsideration. The Social Security appeals process consists of several steps. After your initial application is denied, you can request reconsideration. If that is also denied, you can ask for a hearing before an administrative law judge. Further appeals can go to the Appeals Council and, if necessary, to federal court. Each step gives you another chance to present your case and provide additional evidence. Understanding this process helps you know what to expect and how to prepare at each stage. If your claim is denied, you must request reconsideration within 60 days of receiving your denial notice. You can do this online, by mail, or in person at your local Social Security office. It's important to act quickly and follow the instructions in your denial letter. Missing the deadline could mean starting the application process all over again. Make sure to gather any new evidence or documentation that supports your claim before submitting your request. Reconsideration can be requested for both medical and non-medical denials. Medical reconsideration involves a review of your health records and disability status, while non-medical reconsideration covers issues like income, resources, or work credits. Understanding which type of denial you received helps you know what evidence to focus on and what kind of review to expect during the reconsideration process. During reconsideration, your case is assigned to a different examiner than the one who made the initial decision. This ensures a fresh set of eyes, looks at your application, and any new evidence you provide. The new reviewer is trained to evaluate all the information objectively and fairly. This separation helps maintain the integrity of the appeals process and gives you a better chance at a fair outcome. One of the key parts of reconsideration is the opportunity to submit new evidence. This could include updated medical records, new test results, or additional documentation that supports your claim. You can also clarify any misunderstandings from your initial application. Providing thorough and up-to-date information can make a significant difference in the outcome of your reconsideration request. After you submit your request for reconsideration, the review process typically takes several weeks to a few months. The exact timeline depends on the complexity of your case and how quickly you provide any additional information requested by the SSA. It's important to stay in touch with your local office and respond promptly to any requests for more evidence. Patience is key, as the process can take time. During reconsideration, the new examiner will review all the evidence from your original application, plus any new information you've submitted. They may also contact your doctors or request additional records. The goal is to make a fair and accurate decision based on the most complete information available. You won't have to appear in person for this review, as it's typically a paper-based process. Unlike later stages of the appeals process, reconsideration does not require you to attend a hearing. The review is conducted entirely by the examiner based on the paperwork and evidence you provide. This can make the process less intimidating and more convenient for many applicants. However, it also means that your written documentation needs to be as clear and thorough as possible. To improve your chances during reconsideration, focus on providing detailed and up-to-date information. Double-check that all your forms are complete and accurate. If possible, include statements from your doctors explaining your condition and how it affects your ability to work. The more evidence you can provide, the stronger your case will be. Don't hesitate to ask your healthcare providers for help gathering the necessary documentation. Many applicants make simple mistakes that can hurt their chances during reconsideration. These include missing the deadline, failing to submit new evidence, or not responding to requests from the SSA. It's also important to make sure your contact information is up to date so you don't miss important notices. Avoiding these mistakes can help your reconsideration process go more smoothly. If your reconsideration request is denied, don't lose hope. You still have the right to appeal further by requesting a hearing before an administrative law judge. This next step allows you to present your case in person and provide additional evidence. It's important to act quickly and follow the instructions in your denial notice to keep your appeal moving forward. Documentation is the backbone of your Social Security appeal. Every piece of evidence you submit helps build your case. This includes medical records, test results, work history, and personal statements. Keeping your paperwork organized and submitting it on time can make a big difference in the outcome of your reconsideration request. You have the right to appoint a representative, such as an attorney or advocate, to help you with your reconsideration. A representative can help you gather evidence, complete forms, and communicate with the SSA. Having professional assistance can make the process less stressful and increase your chances of a successful appeal. If you're unsure about how to proceed with reconsideration, there are resources available to help. You can contact your local Social Security office, seek assistance from legal aid organizations, or consult with a disability advocate. Many organizations offer free or low-cost help to guide you through the appeals process and ensure your paperwork is in order. Your denial notice from the SSA will explain why your claim was denied and what steps you can take next. It's important to read this notice carefully and follow the instructions provided. The notice will also include the deadline for requesting reconsideration and information about what evidence you can submit. Keeping this document handy will help you stay organized throughout the appeals process. When submitting new evidence for reconsideration, make sure it's relevant and clearly labeled. Include updated medical records, new test results, or letters from your healthcare providers. You can submit evidence online, by mail, or in person. Double-check that everything is included and keep copies for your records. This helps ensure nothing is overlooked during the review. After you've submitted your reconsideration request, you can track the status of your appeal online through the SSA's website or by contacting your local office. Staying informed about your case helps you respond quickly to any requests for additional information and ensures you don't miss important updates. If you miss the 60-day deadline to request reconsideration, you may lose your right to appeal. However, in some cases, you can ask for an extension if you have a good reason, such as illness or a family emergency. It's important to contact the SSA as soon as possible if you think you might miss the deadline. Acting quickly can help protect your rights. The time it takes to process a reconsideration request varies. Some cases are resolved in a few weeks, while others may take several months. Factors like the complexity of your case and the amount of new evidence you submit can affect the timeline. Staying patient and proactive can help you manage expectations during this waiting period. If you move while your reconsideration is pending, notify the SSA right away. Keeping your contact information up to date ensures you receive important notices and requests for information. Failing to update your address could delay your appeal or cause you to miss critical deadlines. You can continue to work while your reconsideration is pending, but you must report any changes in your work status or income to the SSA. Working may affect your eligibility for certain benefits, so it's important to be honest and transparent. Keeping the SSA informed helps prevent problems with your claim down the road. If you receive new medical diagnoses or your condition changes while your reconsideration is pending, submit updated records to the SSA as soon as possible. New information can strengthen your case and ensure the examiner has the most accurate picture of your health. Don't wait until the process is over to provide important updates. Effective communication with the SSA is key during reconsideration. Respond promptly to any letters or requests for information. Keep records of all your communications, including dates and names of people you speak with. This helps you stay organized and provides a record if there are any disputes or delays. If you need help understanding or communicating with the SSA, you can request an interpreter at no cost. The SSA provides language assistance to ensure everyone has equal access to the appeals process. Don't hesitate to ask for help if you need it. Clear communication is essential for a successful reconsideration. You can check the status of your reconsideration request online by creating a My Social Security account on the SSA's website. This portal allows you to view updates, submit documents, and receive messages from the SSA. Using the online system can help you stay informed and organized throughout the appeals process. If you disagree with the outcome of your reconsideration, you have the right to continue your appeal by requesting a hearing before an administrative law judge. This next step gives you the opportunity to present your case in person and provide additional evidence. It's important to follow the instructions in your denial notice and act within the specified time frame. Even if your reconsideration is denied, you can submit additional evidence at later stages of the appeals process. Each step gives you another opportunity to strengthen your case. However, It's best to submit as much relevant information as possible during reconsideration to improve your chances early on. If your reconsideration is successful, the SSA will approve your claim and begin processing your benefits. You'll receive a notice explaining the decision and what to expect next. It's important to review this notice carefully and follow any instructions regarding your benefits. Congratulations, you've successfully navigated the first step of the appeals process. Once your claim is approved after reconsideration, your benefits will be paid according to the type of Social Security program you applied for. Payments are typically made monthly, either by direct deposit or a government-issued debit card. Make sure your payment information is up to date to avoid delays. If you're not satisfied with the outcome of reconsideration, you can continue to appeal through additional steps, including a hearing, appeals council review, and even federal court if necessary. Each level offers a new opportunity to present your case and provide more evidence. Persistence is key in the appeals process. An administrative law judge, ALJ, is a neutral official who conducts hearings for Social Security appeals after reconsideration. If your case reaches this stage, you'll have the chance to present your case in person, bring witnesses, and submit additional evidence. The ALJ will make an independent decision based on all the information presented. The Appeals Council is the next level of review after a hearing with an administrative law judge. If you disagree with the ALJ's decision, you can request the Appeals Council to review your case. The council can affirm, reverse, or send your case back for another hearing. This step is optional, but can be crucial for some applicants. If you've exhausted all other appeals and still disagree with the outcome, you can file a lawsuit in federal court. This is the final step in the Social Security appeals process. Federal court review is more formal and may require legal representation. It's important to weigh your options and seek advice before taking this step. To increase your chances of success during reconsideration and beyond, stay organized, meet all deadlines, and provide as much relevant evidence as possible. Don't be afraid to ask for help from professionals or advocacy organizations. Persistence, preparation, and attention to detail can make a big difference in the outcome of your appeal. As an applicant, you have the right to appeal any denial of Social Security benefits. You also have the right to representation, to submit evidence, and to receive clear explanations of decisions. Knowing your rights empowers you to advocate for yourself and ensures you're treated fairly throughout the process. The appeals process can be long and stressful, but staying positive and persistent is important. Remember that many applicants are eventually approved after one or more appeals. Take care of your mental and physical health, and seek support from friends, family, or advocacy groups as needed. There are many resources available to help you through the Social Security appeals process. The SSA website offers guides and forms, while local offices can answer questions. Legal aid organizations and disability advocates can provide additional support. Don't hesitate to use these resources to make your journey smoother. Let's recap the key points about reconsideration in the Social Security appeals process. Reconsideration is the first step after a denial, giving you a chance to submit new evidence and have your case reviewed by a different examiner. Meeting deadlines, providing thorough documentation, and seeking help when needed are all critical for success. Remember, you have rights and options at every stage. Many applicants have questions about the reconsideration process. Common concerns include how long it takes, what evidence to submit, and what to do if you miss a deadline. The SSA provides answers to these questions on its website and through local offices. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need clarification or support. For more information about reconsideration and the Social Security appeals process, visit the SSA website or contact your local office. There, you'll find detailed guides, forms, and contact information for further assistance. Staying informed is one of the best ways to ensure a successful appeal. Navigating the Social Security appeals process can be challenging, but understanding reconsideration is a crucial first step. By staying organized, meeting deadlines, and providing thorough evidence, you give yourself the best chance at a successful outcome. Remember, help is available, and you have the right to appeal any decision you disagree with. If you're facing a denial, remember that you're not alone. Many people go through the appeals process and eventually receive the benefits they deserve. Stay persistent, use available resources, and don't hesitate to ask for help. With determination and the right information, you can navigate the reconsideration process successfully.